ready to swap those snow boots for golf shoes. Today, we're taking a deep dive into Bali National Golf Club.
Nice.
And we're going way beyond those glossy brochures,
Absolutely.
to really uncover what makes this course so special.
Yeah.
And our guide for this journey is playballygolf.com.
Great source.
They are the experts on everything Bali golf.
For sure.
So listeners, grab your virtual clubs and let's tee off on this adventure.
And I should add, this is not your average golf course. We're talking Nusa Dua, a heart of it all.
Yeah.
And designed by the legends Nelson and Hatsworth.
Nelson and Hatsworth. Those names carry some serious weight in the golf world, but let's get down to it.
Okay.
What can a golfer actually expect when they step onto that first tee at Bali National?
Well, picture this. The sun is rising over the Indian Ocean,
Beautiful.
casting a warm glow, lush fairways, and you hear those exotic birds.
Wow.
It's really something.
Sounds idyllic.
It is.
But I'm guessing this course doesn't just hand out birdies, like party favors.
Mm-hmm.
Right. There's got to be a challenge in there somewhere.
Oh, absolutely. The front nine, it might lull you in with that beauty,
Okay.
but the back nine, that's where you see Bali National's true character.
Right.
The fairways get tighter, so you need precision, and there are strategically placed hazards to really test your skills.
Okay, now that's what I'm talking about. Challenge accepted.
There you go.
But hold on. Didn't I read somewhere that this course is good for all skill levels?
Yeah.
I mean, not all of us are ready to go toe-to-toe with a Nelson Haworth masterpiece.
Well, you're right. The championship tees, those are a beast.
Yeah.
7,166 yards, par 72.
Okay.
But Bali National, they've got 5 sets of tees.
I see.
So no matter your level, you'll find a good challenge.
I like it.
You might even want to try the Tiger tees.
Tiger tees?
Yeah, maybe named after a certain legend who played there.
You're just trying to make me blush. All right, challenge accepted, but only if I can borrow your driver.
Yeah. Deal. But remember, it's more than just the score at Bali National. It's a whole sensory experience.
Okay.
Think of it like a 3-act play, each with its own character.
The 3-act play, intriguing, I'm all ears.
Act 1, you're immersed in Bali's beauty.
Right.
You've got lush vegetation, dramatic elevation changes, and glimpses of the ocean.
Wow.
It's magic. Then as you go into Act 2, things shift.
Okay.
You're navigating tranquil groves, mature trees, a sense of serenity.
Okay, I'm feeling more zen just hearing you describe it. What about Act 3?
Yeah.
Every good play needs a dramatic finish.
And Bali National delivers.
Okay.
The final 2 holes are spectacular.
Okay.
The 17th is a daunting island green requiring nerves of steel.
Wow.
And then the grand finale, the 18th,
Okay.
lakeside green, you need all your skill and composure to finish strong.
Wow. You really painted a picture here.
It's something else.
So it's more than just a round of golf. It's an experience.
Exactly.
Speaking of experiences, after conquering those holes, you probably work up an appetite and maybe a thirst for something a little stronger than water.
Right.
Let's talk about what awaits at the clubhouse.
Oh, Bali National knows how to treat you right.
Okay.
That clubhouse has this luxurious, welcoming atmosphere.
Nice.
The perfect spot to relax and relive those clutch putts.
Or maybe forget those that got away.
That too.
So let's get down to it.
Okay.
What's included in the basic package?
So you've got your green fee, of course,
Right.
daddy fee, an electric golf cart,
Oh, nice.
and a bottle of water to keep you hydrated.
Good.
And just for peace of mind, insurance is included as well.
Always a good thing. But those celebratory cocktails after 18, those aren't included, are they?
Sadly, no.
Okay.
You'll have to add those on separately.
I see.
Same goes for meals, caddy tips, and if you need to rent clubs.
Good to know. Keep our listeners in the loop.
Exactly, so they can budget accordingly.
Transparency is key. Any other details lurking in the fine print our savvy golfers should know about?
Actually, yeah.
Okay.
The transportation policy, if you're solo or a duo,
Oh, yeah.
you're on your own getting to and from the course.
Okay.
But, and here's the good part,
Right.
book as a group of 3 or more, and playballygolf.com throws in complimentary private transport.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Now, that's an incentive to round up your golfing buddies.
Right.
Speaking of being prepared, what about the dress code? We don't want anyone turned away at the door for a fashion faux pas.
They're pretty classic at Bali National.
Okay.
Think traditional golf attire, so collared shirt
Right.
with either tailored shorts or trousers.
Oh, sure.
And of course, proper footwear.
Yeah, you can't forget the shoes.
Definitely not golf shoes or sports shoes will do.
What about those fashion choices that'll get you a raised eyebrow from the starter? Asking for a friend who may or may not have considered jeans and a band t-shirt.
Let's just say your friend might want to rethink that choice.
Yeah, probably not the best look.
Jeans are a no-go, and leave those band tees for the concert hall.
Good advice.
Oh, and while we're on footwear,
Yeah.
metal spikes are a big no-no.
Yeah, those pristine greens deserve better.
Exactly.
So we've covered the attire, but what about securing your spot on these hallowed grounds? Let's talk booking.
Okay.
I understand playdailygolf.com has that secure booking with 20% deposit option.
Absolutely. The perfect way to lock in your tee time and avoid any last-minute scrambling.
Right.
Put that 20% down and your spot is reserved. Total peace of mind.
Peace of mind is priceless, especially when you're planning a trip in advance.
For sure.
And speaking of playbellygolf.com, it's not just a one-stop shop for Bali National, is it?
Nope. Think of them as your Bali golf gurus. They have packages for other incredible courses like Bukit Pandawa.
Oh, nice.
Tons of options to satisfy your golfing cravings.
So listeners, if you're dreaming of teeing off in paradise, playbellygolf.com is the place to go.
Absolutely.
But before we get lost in the world of online booking, let's circle back to those 3 distinct sections of the Bali National Course.
Ah, yes, the 3-act play.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Given those unique challenges and landscapes of each section, I'm curious, what kind of strategic approach would you recommend for each part?
No, that's a great question. And every golfer should ask themselves on that first tee at Bali National.
All right.
It's all about adapting to the terrain
Okay.
and embracing the personality of each act.
So you're saying there's more to conquering Bali National than just raw talent.
Oh, for sure.
It's about strategy,
Oh, absolutely.
adaptability,
Yes.
and maybe a little luck.
A little bit, yeah.
We'll delve into those specifics after a quick break.
That sounds good.
Stay tuned. Things are about to get really interesting.
It's like a good movie, right? You need that setup to appreciate what comes next.
Okay, you got me hooked. Walk us through it. What's the game plan for each act of this golfing drama?
So Act 1, those opening holes, it's your chance to embrace the beauty,
Okay,
those lush fairways. But don't be fooled, there are still challenges there.
yeah.
My advice, play it smart. Choose your shots carefully. But also soak in that scenery.
Keep your head in the game, but don't forget to enjoy the view. Makes sense. What about Act 2? You mentioned it's more tranquil. Does that mean we can relax a bit on the strategy?
Not so fast. It might feel more serene, but Act 2? With those mature trees and well-placed bunkers, it's all about precision over power.
Okay.
This is where club selection is key, a thinking golfer's game in Act 2. No room for ego, just smart strategic play.
Exactly.
Which brings us to Act 3, the grand finale. 2 holes, max drama. I can already feel the pressure.
The 17th and 18th, yeah. These holes are really the culmination of everything you faced at Bali National.
Okay.
First up, the infamous Island Green on the 17th. Now, this is where it gets really interesting.
In Island Green. You had me at Island. Talk about a test of nerve. What's the strategy here? Go for glory or play it safe?
That is the million-dollar question, isn't it? It's
Okay.
classic risk versus reward. You might be tempted to go for that hero shot.
Right, straight for the green.
Yeah, but trust me, a well-placed layup is often the smarter play. So sometimes the boldest move is knowing when to play it safe. I'm sensing a life lesson in there somewhere.
Maybe, maybe. What about that final hole, the 18th? How do you finish strong after the emotional roller coaster of the 17th?
Right.
The 18th is all about composure. You've got that final lakeside green. The pressure's on with those last putts.
Yeah.
It's a test of your mental game more than anything.
Right.
My advice, take a deep breath, trust your swing, and enjoy the moment.
Easier said than done when there's a scorecard involved.
Mm-hmm.
But I like the sentiment. It's about more than just the score. It's about the experience.
Exactly. And speaking of experience, before we wrap up, I want to touch on playballigolf.com again.
Okay.
You mentioned they're a fantastic resource for booking your Bali golf trip.
They are a treasure trove of information package deals, course comparisons, even insider tips on the Bali golf scene. It's all there.
It's like having a personal golf concierge in your pocket.
I like it. And they make booking easy and secure.
Absolutely. That 20% deposit to lock in your tee time, that's peace of mind.
Peace of mind is priceless. So to sum it up, if you're dreaming of Bali National, playballygolf.com is the way to go.
100%. They'll have you teeing off in paradise in no time.
Love it. So, listeners, ready to trade the ordinary for the extraordinary? Head over to playballygolf.com and start planning your Bali golf adventure.
And who knows, you might even see a certain golf legend on those tiger tees.
You're never going to let me live that down, are you?
Nope. But in all seriousness, Bali National is a golfer's dream. And with PlayValleyGolf.com, that dream is just a click away. It really is. And you know what makes Bali National even better?
What's that?
It's perfect for any skill level.
Right, we talked about that.
Whether you're a pro or just starting out,
Yeah.
Bali National has something for you.
It's true. Like they say, golf is a game for a lifetime.
That's right.
And Bali National sounds like the perfect place to live that out.
It does.
But before we wrap up, I want to
Yeah.
circle back to something you mentioned earlier
Yeah.
about Bali National being this golfing masterpiece with those 3 acts.
Absolutely. Each one unique.
Exactly. So for our listeners picturing themselves out there, what's
Okay.
one key takeaway for each act?
Okay, so for Act 1,
Yeah.
embrace the beauty, but don't underestimate the challenge.
Okay.
Let those views inspire you, but stay focused.
Don't get complacent.
No, sir. Those early holes can punish you.
They can. Solid advice. Act 2, you called it a thinking golfer's game.
I did.
What's the secret there?
Precision over power. Remember that. Act 2.
Okay.
Club selection is so important.
Right.
Accuracy over distance every time.
Okay.
Don't get too relaxed by the scenery.
No, those bunkers are waiting.
Exactly.
So check your ego and think strategically in Act 2. Makes sense.
Right.
And finally, Act 3.
The big finish.
Those last 2 holes sound tough.
They are a true test.
Okay.
But that's what makes them so great.
Right.
The 17th, that island green, it's all about risk.
You're really going for it or playing it safe?
Exactly. Are you feeling lucky?
Big decision. And then the 18th,
One last challenge.
final chance to make a memory. How do you finish strong after that?
Take a deep breath.
Okay.
Trust your swing.
Okay.
And really be in the moment. You've earned it.
It's about the whole experience.
Yes, it is.
Well said. This has been amazing.
Yes.
Bali National Golf Club.
Beautiful course.
From the layout to the amenities, those finishing holes.
Something else.
Sounds unforgettable.
It is. And PlayBellyGolf.com makes it easy.
They do. So to our listeners,
Yeah.
if you're looking for something special,
Absolutely.
head over to playbellygolf.com.
You won't regret it.
Start planning your Bali National adventure today.
Your dream round awaits.
And until next time, happy golfing.